the Serengeti, and Ngorongoro, Africa. This is the sprawling Serengeti National Park in northern Tanzania, East Africa. In the language of the local Maasai tribe, Serengeti means endless plains. This expansive grassland region is home to a huge population of large mammals. One of the most impressive natural events in the world is the annual migration of vast herds of wildebeest, gazelles, and zebras, followed by their predators to the permanent waterholes of the Serengeti. Renowned as an exceptional landscape for viewing wildlife, the Serengeti National Park was designated a World Heritage Site in 1981. Covering an area of 14,700 square kilometers, or 5,675 square miles, the Serengeti is Tanzania's largest national park and the ultimate safari park. March is the liveliest time of year in the Serengeti. It marks the beginning of the wet season, when green plants crack through the parched earth, and the animals become energetically restless. What signals the start of the wet season is the thundering migration of wildebeests onto the Serengeti. The wildebeest, or gnu, has the greatest population of all large mammals in East Africa's savannas. They are believed to number well over 1 million. There is a legend about the gnu. In the beginning, when God created all the animals, eventually he ran out of ideas. So he pieced together an animal from all the others, using the horns of a cow, the beard of a goat, and the tail of a horse. This strange animal became the gnu. By March, the herd reaches the Serengeti, and the gnus start foraging for food. They feed on the plants that carpet most of the grasslands, but have a special taste for brown, half-withered grass. The graceful Thompson's gazelle is a relative of the antelope. Unlike the gnu, this herbivorous animal prefers to eat soft, fresh green grass. The males have long horns, measuring up to 30 centimeters, or 1 foot long. They use their horns to tussle with each other to establish the relative strength of the dominant males in the herd. Once a gazelle breaks into a sprint, it can reach speeds of up to 90 kilometers, or 56 miles an hour. A family of cheetah snooze contentedly in the shade of a tree. Averaging 150 centimeters, or 5 feet in length, the cheetah is recognized by its brownish-yellow fur with small black spots. Characteristic markings on its face resemble teardrops running down from the inner corner of the eye to the cheeks. A lone cheetah prowls the grasslands. As the sprinter of the savanna, the cheetah can achieve an impressive hunting record of 150 kills a year. At the feet of this cheetah lies a fresh kill. a not fast enough Thompson's gazelle. Though considered expert hunters, the cheetah's success rate is only about 30 to 50%. In another section of the grasslands, a hyena is also about to gorge on his kill. Though usually considered scavengers who feed off the leftovers of others, hyenas are also savvy hunters. As such, they actually score higher success rates than cheetahs. The animals of the Serengeti do not confine themselves to the grasslands. These giraffes stalk clusters of acacia trees in the forest. Standing 5 meters or 15 feet high, giraffes are the tallest animals on Earth. Acacia leaves are the giraffe's favorite food. Giraffes adroitly use their 45-centimeter, 18-inch long tongues to pluck leaves from the acacia's branches. Avoiding the spiny 3 to 5 centimeter, 1 to 2-inch long thorns, they target only the green bits of the tree. Another resident giant of the Serengeti is the African elephant. The African elephant is the largest land-dwelling creature on Earth. Individual elephants can weigh up to 6 tons. Related females and their offspring group elephants into herds, and the oldest female assumes the lead. Though gentle in appearance, these mighty animals are truly the lords of the savannah and will, on occasion, even kill lions. Adjacent to the Serengeti is the Ngorongoro Conservation Area. Its central feature is a vast caldera called the Ngorongoro Crater. The crater measures 19 kilometers, or 12 miles east to west, and 16 kilometers, or 10 miles north to south. The topography of the Serengeti was formed by ancient volcanic activity. The aftermath of a volcanic eruption, the Ngorongoro Crater is the second largest caldera in the world. It supports a diverse habitat, including mountains, marshes, and ponds. The water features found here are rare sights in the Serengeti. More than 25,000 wild animals live within the caldera. This marsh remains wet all year round. In the savanna region, regularly available water is a precious find. The hippopotamus rules the marshes. Weighing up to 4 tons, the hippopotamus is second in size only to the African elephant as the world's largest land-dwelling animal. Seldom far from the watery mudhole during the day, at night they roam about freely to feed on grass. With its plentiful supply of water, the Ngorongoro Crater is an ideal habitat for the hippopotamus. Many of the animals of the Ngorongoro live their entire lives without ever leaving the caldera. Members of the Maasai tribe also live in the Ngorongoro, as they have for thousands of years. To preserve the Maasai's traditional way of life, Ngorongoro's original status as a national park was changed to nature reserve, thereby making it a protected tribal area for these indigenous people. Ngorongoro was designated a World Heritage Site in 1979. The increasing number of newborn calves in the new herds has become obvious. The new breed in the wet season, and it is estimated that as many as 100,000 new calves are born during the brief 2-week breeding period. Gnus are not the only animals multiplying during the wet season. The rains make food abundant, making this the perfect breeding time for all local wildlife. Even in challenging places like this, there are creatures laboring to produce offspring. This is a dung beetle, the sanitation man of the grasslands. Dung beetles bury the dung or fecal deposits of mammals in the earth and then use it to lay their eggs. The larvae hatch from the eggs and feed off the dung as they grow. The circle of life continues relentlessly in Serengeti and Ngorongoro. Patterns of life, death, adaptation, and migration are as old as the landscapes themselves. These parks may be man's ultimate safari experience, but for the animals who live here, they are the vestiges of a shrinking, irreplaceable homeland.